On this episode of Pimp My Setup, we're going to be talking about your setups you submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts
now, mother trucker.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 29, recorded live on March 19th, oh my God, that says 2014. It's 2015. Sorry, I apologize. I should have thought about that.
Numbers are funny.
Yeah.
Next week we'll work on colors, Matt.
Okay. Anyways, my name is Matt Philly. You can check me out on Twitter at MadPhilly.
And my name is Jon Prosser. You can find me on Twitter at Jon_Prosser.
What do you say, underscore?
Well, what do you want me to say? If
Still.
I say go to the person at Jon Prosser, they will not find me. They'll find some other asshole that has my Twitter handle.
It's true.
They won't give it to me.
But I just...
Not active on Twitter. Hang on, give me a second. Give me the mic.
Whoa. Oh, you got it.
This guy has not been active on Twitter for months, and he has my handle. Mister, listen, if you're listening...
Mr. Prosser.
Mr. Jon Prosser, if you're listening, if you don't give me my handle back, I'm going to say mean things about you on the internet.
Wow.
Until then, I'll wait.
You know, it's funny.
I will hold my judgment.
Back on episode 4, when I had you on, this is your second time. Feels special.
Second time. By the way, I want to be... Who has the number one spot of, like, most appearances? Is that Jerry?
No. Well, technically, if you count... Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Technically, yeah. I want to beat him.
You will if you do good today. So...
Okay. Yeah, next week and the week after.
Yeah, just keep having you on.
There we go.
But yeah, so you were on episode 4. It's now episode 29. Crazy life that we live. Now back on episode 4, I didn't have anything to say in the beginning of the show, but now I do. Thanks to txtsignal.com for hooking us up with the text code live to the number 94033. If you text that, you're going to get text alerts when we're live for the show. Like you would have known that we're live right now on the internet. It's kind of a thing.
Who wouldn't want that?
Seriously, though. But see, this is perfect for you. Someone just like you, Jon. No joke.
Just like me.
Yeah, you want to connect to your audience.
Sell this to me right now. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I will. You want to connect yourself to your audience, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. So something that every person has, okay, I know there's going to be someone in the comments that's like, I don't have a phone, rip-a-dip-a-doo. But seriously, everyone has a damn phone nowadays. So if all your subscribers
I do have a phone.
You do.
And I do want to interact with my audience.
Go
on.
Let's say all of your fans were subscribed to your text alerts. You can tell them something important, like live right now for the Front Page Tech podcast, and they'll get a text message and they all know to come on to the live stream.
This.
So
now, how would one? Let's just say that this does associate with me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
How would I go about making this a thing?
Well, you're going to want to go, oh God, you're going to want to go to txtsignal.com. You're going to be able to get a 30-day trial, but if you use the promo code PIMP, you're going to get free 10 days added onto your trial. That's a 40-day trial.
40 days?
You got to go over to txtsignal.com, promo code PIMP, and you can get hooked up today. Bam.
I'm sold. Doing it.
Cool. So, also in other news, this is not a news show, but now it is. Setupbacks.com has passed 1,200 people. It has not even been 3 full months. That's insane. Thank you for being people on the internet that like stuff.
Thank you for being people.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
I like it.
Being a person.
So if you like setups and you like talking about setups, kind of goes hand in hand, you can go to setupbacks.com. It's a Facebook group. Join. We talk all the time. But let's move on. You want to move on?
No.
Okay. Well,
that sounds terrible.
We are moving on. This relationship is over.
All right, man.
Anyways.
I just want my stuff back. That's all I'm asking.
It's not happening. So anyways, we're going to move on to the first setup. First setup is submitted by Nathan. Nathan is 15, and he said things in words. So if you want to check that out, you go to pinmysetup.com/Q to read everything he has to say, because I don't feel like reading it right now. So taking a look here. Now, I know what Jon's going to say. The first thing he's going to say. So just get it off your chest, Jon. Just say it.
Dude, you're in the window. Like, I don't know if now I've got 2 theories on this, right? Either he had no idea, now he sees and he's like, oh shit, I'm in the window. Or take a look at how the curtain is literally pulled to the side
to show him
conveniently placed in a way that will show him in the window. So I'm almost convinced he did it. So
well,
he could be internet famous.
I just hope you know that he's one of my most loyal subscribers, and he probably would have, crossed roads to you. Crossy roads, see what I did there?
But now he's not.
Now he's not. You ruined it.
Now he's not.
So how does that make you feel?
Hey man, that's fine. We all some of us like to watch good things. Like,
Okay. All right. I'm going to cut you off there. I'm going to cut you off
and then
there.
some
Like to watch my show. Yeah. All right. We got the joke. So seriously though, what are your thoughts about this setup?
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, you said he's 15.
15.
Now, I know it's kind of like a rule, an unwritten rule here on the show to not take age into consideration sometimes.
But you're going to do it anyway.
But I'm just looking back at past Jon, and it was my setup wasn't this. So just based on that, like I'm more impressed by. It's not the cleanest setup, but for being 15, I mean it's pretty clean. I'm assuming you're going to talk about wire management.
Yeah.
About that,
Yeah.
it could be better.
Could be.
Okay, so it's pretty clean, but if you cleaned up the wires and specifically the stand to the left, right under himself in the window, I think I would have no problem with the setup.
Yeah.
No problem.
So you don't mind the shelving unit that looks like school just took a crap in it?
No, I just said if you cleaned it up, we'd be fine.
Okay, but like
it did look like the first grade teacher just like bent over and shit into the into the little shelves. But
and that's okay.
I mean, if you cleaned it up, then that's fine.
So for me, because
For you.
people actually care about what I have to say, unlike you.
I care.
So this is not just like this is like I would say a hot cable mess. But it's not. It's like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wrap up the cables here." Okay, I'm done. It just looks like spaghetti that's kind of cooked, kind of not. On the floor, it looks like actual spaghetti noodles. The ones that are somewhat tied together, it looks like they're still a little hard. You got to let them sit a little bit longer. So because of that, I think it kind of kills the whole setup. And I think he has the ability to do
some things.
Yeah. He really does. And I look at this and I'm like, dude, you're almost there with the cables. Why did you stop, dude? Wrap more cable ties around it. Velcro brand, one thin wrap ties right around that. Make it go along the actual wood and bada bing, bada boom. You got nothing to worry about. But what I'm confused about is on the floor, where are those cables going to? Right? Like, is it going to Neverland or?
Well, I'm thinking that there's an outlet on the wall, maybe, that everything's going to.
But no, the outlet is right underneath the cable mess.
Okay, there's one there that, okay.
And it has an empty one. Why are you not using it? Like, why?
Yeah,
what are those cables doing? So, for me, if you're going to run cables like that, because we all have to do it sometimes, all you have to do is, no joke, I swear to you, it is as easy as I'm not going to get into the song, but literally all you have to do is take those cable ties, cables, then take the cable tie, wrap it around, make it at least one strand going across the floor. Then guess what? I won't care. But just looking at it, it makes me want to cry. Okay.
So at this point, you definitely care.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There's a lot of caring happening.
Yeah. But seriously though, it's not bad. I see that the main problem he has is the subwoofer connecting to the Logitech speakers. It's a lot of wires coming out of there. You just got to figure it out. But I think, like Jon said, clean up just a smidgen and you're good. So I would like to make that one monitor go
You know what
up.
I would have done?
What?
So, other than the light in the PC, he could have just gotten away with like pulling all the wires out entirely, just unplugging everything, so it looks like the wires are perfectly hidden. I mean, don't do that, because that's not like the point of the show.
Thanks.
But I'm just saying, you could have done it.
But see, he's doing it because he's real. He doesn't lie like some scumbags like Jon.
Yes.
See, that's why he put himself in the picture, because he's like, look, I'm real. I'm a person and I care. So good job. And
what I see in the mirror, in the window of him, really paints a picture of someone that cares. So, and he's real.
Yeah.
I'm convinced at this point that he's real.
Yeah. And some people are saying that it could be going to the rear speakers, which is true, but that's a lot of cables. I mean, it could be too really unorganized, but nonetheless, wrap them up. Wrap it up. Seriously, that's it. That's all you got to do. And I really would like to see the monitor go up a little bit higher because the center speaker kind of, looks a little too like, oh my God, I'm right there in front of your monitor kind of thing. So that's really all I have to say about this. Got any wrapped up thoughts to wrap up?
No, man.
with?
I mean, like I said, I think it has the potential to be cleaner than it is. I like it specifically because it is clean. But I mean, if he just cleans up the shelves and cleans up those wires, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah. So, wow, dude, my voice is like in and out today. Okay. So, how do I say his name? Bastion? Do you see the name of the file?
Bastion,
right?
It looks like Sebastian without the sub.
Yeah. So
Less more Bastion.
he's not the Sebastian that's under the sea. He's just Bastion. So maybe he's on the sea.
That hurts.
See, SE, he took the SC off, so he's not under the sea. He's now on the sea. Okay, so anyway.
Oh, man.
So, taking a look at Sebastian's setup. Now you're making me think his name is Sebastian. I don't like that.
Now you're just saying
Yeah,
Sebastian.
yeah, I like the name. So this setup is kind of like my brain just exploded into a million pieces because it's like confusing. It is very confusing.
You got multiple not even themes. I don't know what this is actually.
Interests, yeah. Like I know you really like the brony that's up on the tower.
I'm just confused by the fact that there's one. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a brony, so I don't know how it works. I don't know if you
give
guys
it a
just
break,
collect
John.
one. Listen, I don't know how it works, man. I don't know if you just collect one and that's like good, like you're now a brony, or if you have to have others. Because like he looks lonely.
Yeah.
He looks lonely. And it's just weird that there's just one like sitting up there right on the computer.
But see,
Here I am.
the computer looks sad because it's just open.
I'm not even convinced that's the one that's working. I'm sure there's like a laptop hidden in a drawer somewhere.
Well, is that a
Because that
laptop
just-
on the left side? On the left speaker?
No, it looks like a record.
No, to the left of that. Oh, you're saying like that is the record.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see that well. I can't zoom in. So,
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
okay. Well, I think the grandma desk has got to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, that looks like my grandma's makeup cabinet, and she's dead.
Oh. And that's not a joke like before.
That's not a joke.
Okay. So anyways,
That's true.
all right. Well, you just turned that to the dark.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, you didn't have to say that. Okay. Anyway, so
This desk is still a desk, whether she's alive or not.
yeah. It does look like a grandma kind of desk, and that's one thing I would change. And you could get something really cheap, and it would change your setup because you'd have more room. Because right now you don't have room. You have an open PC with a brony little pony thingamajiggaroo on top of it.
Brony pony, yeah.
Brony pony. You got your turntable because I don't know what you guys do, but if you like do remix
Classical
songs,
music with the brony pony.
the brony pony. Just I don't know. I think that this. Okay, you know what? Should I just say it? Should I say it?
I mean, it's your show, man.
Just
Say
blow
whatever
it
you want.
up. Just blow it up.
Just blow it up, yeah.
Yeah, I
Blow
was
it
just
up.
reading someone's comment. They said just blow it up. So yeah, blow it up. I mean, it's like a normal desk with that monitor in the center with a new keyboard and a PC case that actually is closed would look great. But I think you just need to burn it with fire.
You open up some cases and it works. This is not the case with this.
Oh damn!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he did it! Oh,
Shut
so
up.
punny.
I didn't mean to do that in any way, so now I feel bad. But yeah, it doesn't work with this, and I know people just you got to use what you got, but not a thing matches here aside from the speakers. Nothing makes sense to me. And another thing that it really bugs me. His monitor's on the center speaker, is it not?
Yeah, that's not even center.
You can't tell me that monitor hasn't shifted or fallen off at one point.
But it's not even in the center.
Well, number one, it's not in the center. Yes, but number two, it's on the damn speaker.
People are saying you're probably making this person cry, which, yeah, Bastion,
I'm sorry.
You sent it in to be critiqued, and we're critiquing it.
That is very true.
So just start. Someone said he needs a new life. Is there a game over, like the reset thing that you can just press for real life? You just start fresh?
There is not. No.
There's not. Oh, you're screwed.
There's not.
You're screwed. So with that, I don't want to hurt his feelings anymore unless you feel the need to.
No, I mean, of course we didn't like go into this intending to hurt your feelings. But
happened.
Other than like, I can't. Like I said, the speakers are fine, but this is one of the only setups. And no, I'm not saying this is just hurt your feelings. This is one of the only setups that I'm looking at, and I can't be like, oh yeah, just add this.
Yeah.
Like you need to start over.
You're not even going into the nitty gritty here. You're just saying like the obvious.
Get rid of all of it. Just all of it. Get gone.
Gone. So, Gone with the Wind. Good.
Gone.
Movie. Gone. So anyways, taking a look here at the next setup. This setup is submitted by Aaron. And Aaron, damn it, dude. Really? Why did you have to do this? You want to know what he said, John? As I ask you a question while you're drinking. You want to know what he said?
Go ahead.
He said, I am 17 years old. And that's all he said. So, Aaron, you're not really giving me a lot to work with. So.
I am age. That is all.
So, you know what we should do? I know what we should do. We should just say, someone said Alt plus F4. That was good. Anyways, what we should say to him.
I'm laughing at the chat.
I know.
Stop reading it.
They're really good.
All right.
Looking at this, we should just say, you should, and then boom, done. Don't even finish it. You don't even want to write anything to us. We're not going to say anything to you. All right? Is that how we should do it or no?
I am 21.
I am 19.
That's what I think about your setup.
Boom.
Moving on.
That's what happened. So no, seriously though, taking a look at this, I like the case. I like the displays. I like the keyboard. I hate the desk. I hate the lamp. Chair. It is what it is.
I hate this. I hate this.
The speakers.
This is subpar. I hate this.
Well, that's me just like boom, boom, boom. I think the speakers need to be placed properly. I mean, that's not right. Or should I say Prosserly?
No, it is not right, Matt. It's left.
Okay. You suck.
The one on the left.
Yeah.
It is not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. All right. So the jokes are not good today. So
shut up. You used Prosser.
Yeah. Well, seriously though, I think all this setup needs, no joke, and this may blow your mind.
Blow my mind, Matt. Go.
A new desk. Boom.
Yeah. It's very obvious that he doesn't have enough room on this desk. If he had a couple more inches on that desk, he'd be able to put the speaker upright.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this bugs you the way it bugs me, Matt, but I don't like that the PC's shifted. Like, I understand why it is.
Yeah, well,
so you can see inside of it, but like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It hurts my head. I don't know if it's just OCD or if it's a real problem. It probably doesn't matter to anyone else, but I just don't like that it's kind of shifted like that.
Oh, see, I completely agree. It's sort of our problem with the OCD, because I too looked at that and I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, I understand why he's doing it.
It's a sexy build. It really is. I like the case. I like it. But then you're showing it off, and then you freaking mount your headphones to it. Like, bro, what? You got walls, and that's the other thing I want to see.
You got walls.
You got walls. I also want to see the walls filled out with some personality, because that's what this is lacking. The desktop itself is perfect. It's lacking the rest, the life, the happiness, and all that. But seriously, someone said, why do you hate lamps? I don't. That
is a really bad placement for the lamp, though. I'll give you that.
And if you had a bigger desk, boom.
Okay.
Do it.
Look at it this way. With the placement of the lamp currently, light is only going to go up. Like, of course you have the lampshade on it, but the monitors are like right there, right under the lampshade. So all the light's just going down and up. So if you had a table or something maybe to the left, that would be better. But like I agree with Matt. A new desk, just a little bit longer, you'll be able to fit everything on there.
Yeah.
And you probably don't need a lamp.
Longer's better.
Longer's always better.
Unless you're John. He tries to make you think that it's not.
Unless you're John.
So, really, I love the setup. I just think that the desk is the only problem. And if you were to fix that and even add a little bit of pizzazz to the walls, you'd be good. So please, just a little bit, just add it on. So do you agree with me? We're good. We're on the same page.
I agree with you. I do have a question though. How the hell do his legs fit under the desk?
You see, once upon a time.
Go on.
I don't know.
Good talk. I'm glad we did that.
I don't know. I need to see. It could. I don't know what the person looks like. You don't know.
He might have like really tiny legs.
He just said he's 17.
My legs could not fit under that.
17.
What does that mean?
He's 17. You don't know. I
You're
don't know.
19. Your legs won't fit under that desk. I guarantee you, your legs won't fit under that desk.
You don't know me.
In that chair.
You don't know.
Unless
me.
you sit on the floor or on the lamp.
Boom. So, yeah, that's the thing. People are saying, "Hey, it's not 2014." Thank you. I talked about that in the beginning, so suck it. Anyways,
thank you, people.
Thank you. You really changed our night.
Now.
Yeah, and actually, if you're watching this episode, you're gonna notice it doesn't even say 2014 because of magic editing. So, anyways, let's move on to the next setup. Next setup is submitted by Eric, and Eric says, oh, "Damn you, Eric." He says, "I am 14."
Period.
And
like that's it.
No. Let me finish my sentence.
All right.
He said, "I am 14 years old and want a response on my setup." Wait.
Well, this is the show for that.
He says, "I hope you like it." Now, John, let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Do you like it?
I do.
You do. So, all right. But wait, you got to give him a response. Just a short one.
A short one?
Yeah.
Okay. In a sentence, this is one of my favorite setups on this episode.
Okay, so that's all he wanted because he's 14. He just wanted a response and he wanted you to like
that.
it.
Okay, so we're good. We've done our part.
Let's move on to the next one. All right. Now, seriously though, what do you think about Eric's setup?
I think it's one of my favorites with an S. One of my favorites simply because it's so clean. I like that it's clean.
Okay.
A couple things don't make sense. I think they're pretty obvious. The computer on top of the like dresser thing,
but
just,
see,
like, up there,
that can be argued. A lot of people like that. I don't have a problem with it.
That's fine. I'm not other people. I also don't like the TV that's like way up there.
Oh, come on! You don't like just breaking your neck in half to watch TV?
No. I thought about it.
Damn.
I gave it a second, but no.
Okay.
Now I realize like it's a thing. This exists because of the lack of room.
Mm-hmm.
So that I understand why the TV's up there. I understand why the PC's up there, but I mean, I don't like it.
Okay.
But
so I mean, here let me draw a picture for you. Oh wait, I don't have anything to draw.
I cannot see you.
Yeah, I don't even have anything to draw with.
Okay, you lied to me.
So let's start that sentence over. Here is a little bit of advice. Wow, I'm just killing it today.
It's okay, man. Words are hard.
Yeah, they are. So what you want to do, all right, is tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom and dad or whoever that you do not want that furniture set anymore. Set it on fire. Use it for your fireplace. I know his whole room. It's a furniture set.
On the window.
It's called a furniture set, John.
Really? Because when you walk into a store, do you say, "With that furniture set, does it come with the complimentary window frame?"
Well, that was. They are just crafty. They're a crafty family, John.
Right.
So
I wonder if it's custom.
It probably is because you can't get that.
Well, if it was custom, you should have built a place for the PC and the TV.
Yeah. Well, this needs to just don't. Because
This needs to just don't.
I don't like this furniture set. It just gives me a look of bleh, and I don't like it. I think if you had a new furniture set, you could really make it work. You're really squeezing things in there. That monitor, I mean, it works. It's fine. It's good. But it's like squeezing in there, and you don't have a spot for your TV, and it's just not going to work in the long run. So, and actually someone said it, and I was going to say this too. Evolve in the chat said, looks like a dorm room. Yeah, it does, but he's only 14, so I don't think it is.
If he is, then you are
smart.
on the wrong show.
Yeah. Well,
should have been on Jeopardy, my friend.
Yeah. It's true.
I don't know. I don't like the headphones on the monitor, though. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, you're probably wearing it when you're using the computer.
But people do sit it there. They do it when they're done because they don't have anywhere else to put it.
Again, that's just OCD kicking in. Like, if you can ignore the headphones on the monitor in front of your view, that's fine. But even if it's just covering up like a little corner, I can't do
That's
it.
a little corner you're not seeing that you
Right.
should be able to see.
There's
So,
a few pixels right there that are just lonely. They're
Yeah.
like the lonely brony pony.
Yeah, I agree. And I do think that someone's comment, I'm not going to read that. I really think what it comes down to is the furniture kills it. And those 2 strands of wires at the bottom, just take a piece of scotch tape and scotch tape it to the freaking piece of wood. Like that would hide them, and then it would look super clean. That's the only good thing about this kind of furniture is it's gonna hide all your wires.
I like how he's got the helmet up there in case the TV falls down.
Okay. Anytime he watches it, he's like, I gotta put
Just
this
like
on.
puts on his helmet. Put on my TV watching helmet.
Or you don't know, he can be super smart, and that's his thinking cap. So don't jump the gun.
That might be the thinking cap. Yeah.
That might be it. So I don't know. I think it's just get a new furniture kit, and that's it. So ready to move on?
I'm always ready.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna move on to. Now this is gonna blow your mind. Their name is Cake is a Lie. Cake
Okay.
is a Lie. Now, before you jump down Cake is a Lie's throat and say Cake isn't a lie, this
Cake
picture.
is life.
Okay, it is. I kind of like cake,
Cake's
but
pretty good.
yeah.
Cake
This
is pretty
picture was taken around Christmas time.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
I don't know what gave it away, really. It
I just
felt
wanted
that
to
way.
make sure because people think that people actually use it as LED lights, which they do, and it's kind of creepy. But hey, first thing I noticed in the setup is the NES, and that is so cool.
Yep.
So cool. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you the mic. You could say some words.
Good thing I have my own.
Go for it.
Okay. So, let me start off by saying that I do like this setup.
Okay.
So, now that I've prefaced,
Mm-hmm.
all I can do in my position is tell you the things I don't like.
Oh god.
Number one, it's small things, small details. The water bottle shouldn't be there for the picture. I understand. I get why people like. I kind of give people props for like taking the picture as they would use the setup. Like they didn't clean it up much. I mean, it is clean, but like if I was going to submit a picture to Pimp My Setup, simple things like that water bottle wouldn't be on the desk. I just pop it on the floor. Something.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Another thing, I realized that people, I said this earlier, I realized that people just got to work with what they got, but I hate that second monitor. I think, okay, people invest money in their setups, obviously, but like one of the major things they can do to just improve the aesthetics of the setup is match the monitors.
Boom.
I get it. I would almost like, I'd rather see this old raggedy chair. Like then I'd be like, that chair has character, you know. But the monitors, I need them to match. I need them to match.
So that's rule 97 in the Jon Prosser handbook.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I'm gonna write it down.
Okay. Good.
Also, I don't know. This is probably just me, but like I know in your room, Matt, you have like boxes set up.
Mm-hmm.
I get if like they're on display, but for me, like seeing a couple boxes on the bottom shelf. Yeah,
Nah.
I don't know. Also, I'm really going in here on the top shelf. You see the headphones,
Yeah.
the Apple EarPods or whatever, earbuds, whatever the hell they are.
Yeah,
It looks like he just took the shit from his pocket and just threw it there. Like all that was just in his pocket. Like, and the harmonica, that's cool. Points for the harmonica, if that is a harmonica. I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
On the NES.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do like the setup. The little Christmas tree, and the Christmas lights only make sense, you know, if it is indeed Christmas time when you took the picture. But honestly, if this was my setup, I would just get a second monitor that matches and call it a day. Like I do like the setup. The biggest thing that bugs me though is just that monitor.
Well, for me, first I should address what people are saying. A lot of people are saying why? No, they said why. Sorry, wrong word. They said why is there an Apple keyboard if it's Windows? And it's like personal preference. It's a chiclet style keyboard. Matt Schaefer uses it. He's on Windows. Go yell at him. So yeah, okay. Words.
So
You keep making me think.
You have a Mac Mini. You're on a Mac Mini right now.
I am.
Are you using an Apple keyboard?
No. I used to, but I got a mechanical keyboard.
Right. But you're not allowed.
Because I can only have Apple.
Right.
Okay. Makes
Do we
sense.
understand each other?
We understand each other.
Okay. Good.
So as far as what I like about this setup, I'm going to look past the actual desk portion. I love the skateboard hung up. I love just the look of it. It looks like a lodge, like a cabin almost, like a nice cozy place to chill. And it's probably really cool. I feel like this place has a lot of snow, but then it's also really nice during the summer. I'm just dreaming here, just thinking of like what I want in life. And like, I'm just stop talking. But the SourceFed poster, that's cool. Love SourceFed. I want to be on SourceFed. Just a lot of personal, like, things on the wall, on the shelves. Just a lot of personality. I give you props for that. I love it. I mean, for me, now here's where I'm gonna piss John off, because,
Go on.
like, I get it. You want the same monitors, but having that secondary monitor, although it may not be the same, it may not be super sexy, the bezel may be bigger than things, it's,
Than things.
it's still a second monitor.
No. I
catch my drift?
I totally get that.
You got the drift.
I'd rather have dual monitors than none. But I'm speaking aesthetically.
Yeah, something you would
rather
improve.
see matching monitors.
Sure.
Like if he is going to improve it, that would be the first thing I'd tackle. If I was going to spend money on something, that's what I would do.
Okay. All right.
Like, okay, so for example, there's a category on the show that's usability, right?
Yeah. You get
For
more
me-
points. Yeah.
For me, that's like when I see that on the show, that's really tough for me to like think of a score, because that's really subjective. Like I wouldn't use something in the same way that someone else would use something. So even though I might have a problem with that monitor, I can't necessarily take off a whole bunch of points for it, because it is practical for him. It might not be what I want, but if it's useful for him and he's just fine with using it that way, that's fine. But I'm just talking like aesthetically speaking, I'd rather see matching monitors. And I saw someone in the chat say, is matching monitors really that important? Again, that's subjective. It might not be that important for you. To me, aesthetically, it is.
All right. Well, there you go. Words from Mr. Prosser. Straight up.
I did the words.
You did it. You came, you conquered, and you did it again. So, okay. Anyways, I do
Moving
really,
on.
I do like the setup overall, though. I probably one of my favorites of the show. So
Yeah.
props to you, good sir. Except for
All
those
the props.
cables in front of the computer. I'm gonna kill you for that, but I'm just kidding. Okay. So, anyways, next setup is submitted by Richie. Richie, my man, don't fail me
Richie
now.
Rich.
Tell me you wrote more than a sentence. Oh, he did.
Let's see. Drum roll.
He said, I am currently 13 and I do have all the money in the world. Wait, what?
Wait, time out. Back to pimp train.
Okay, hold on. He said, I do ought. So he meant I do not. He
Okay,
forgot the
do
end.
not.
I do not have all the money in the world. Nobody does. Nobody can have all the money in the world. It's not possible until I come to the top. So anyways, he said, I can afford anything worthwhile for about $50. So we need to keep that budget in mind. All right.
Okay.
$50. You can do a lot with $50. I almost said
Well,
$50.
you can do a lot with $50. You can sell that and get $50.
You would get more than $50.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh, is that? I didn't hear. I thought you just said you could get $50 like
No,
that.
it's
Okay.
more.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna be the asshole here. Let's start it off. So, taking a look here, the hamper gotta go, or you gotta
Gotta
put
go,
it.
man.
Gotta put a top on it. Gotta get it out of there. Now you
At
just-
least for the picture.
at least for the picture. God damn.
At least for the picture.
So you started to show off your personality, which I love when people do that. You got the battlefield poster, you got some trophies because you're obviously better than all of us.
Motherboard on the wall.
Yeah, you got the Mobo on the wall. I like it. And then you just stopped. It's like
It literally it's just that corner. And it's
Yeah.
like, nah.
you just need to put more on the wall, and that's gonna sell it even more. You got your headphones hung up, perfect. I think you would agree here, hopefully, that the PC slanted like that works in a corner.
It works, yeah.
You're not gonna like spaz out because it looks bad. It's good, but wait a second let's just stop
Hold up,
it.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Okay, God, no, stop, don't do it. So let's look under the desk.
Let's look under it.
Oh my
Look at another
God!
picture for that.
Good thing we have another close-up photo. What the mother of God is that? You got a little stool for your wire mess. Like, it's just weird, dude. So
He's got a little what is that? Like a little light, little smack it light. What the hell are those called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you guys don't smack the light to turn it on, but
Well, I think what needs to happen here is your $50 need to go to cable management.
Yeah, a lot of Velcro.
Yeah.
Velcro for days.
It won't even cost that much. Or you could get IKEA Signum for that part of the desk or anything like that, and your problems will be solved, my friend. Richie, my dog, that's all you got to do. But besides the wire mess, what are your thoughts?
Well, good thing you covered the whole basket of clothes thing, because that bugs me. The trash can just being open, like it. They know they're submitting a picture for this show, so just like, please, guys, just like realize that's what you're doing, and we're like, people are gonna notice. Matt specifically is gonna notice that stuff.
Heyo.
So just clean it up. Okay, now another thing on the right corner of the desk, just like there's like a splitter there, an auxiliary cord, some scissors. Why are your headphones on the stand under the desk, and then all that shit is on the, like, if anything, just put the headphones over there. Just swap places. If that's the case, just do that. I do like the setup, and I really think the whole, like, okay, the motherboard on the wall, I think it's really cool, really unique. But because it stops there, it kind of there's so much going on the right side that makes me realize right away, oh, there's nothing on the left side. And if I have to like recognize that, I think that could be improved easily without a lot of money. I'm not saying that buy a bunch of motherboards and put them on the wall, but I mean, I think that's a really unique, cool theme. I literally never saw that before.
It's like 3D.
Yeah, and I've never I've never even thought of that. I'm never like, I'm gonna put a motherboard on the wall one day.
Props to you.
So I really, 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 really like that. Trophies are cool. Another box on the shelf. Whatever, just not my thing. It is other people's thing. That's fine. That's fine. Again, I'm not gonna stick with this for very long. Monitors, they don't match. That's fine.
You're good. You
That's
said
fine.
it. You can retract now.
There's also dumbbells on the floor, I think. Those dumbbells on the floor by his stand.
Let me see.
Do you see him? I think those are dumbbells. 2 dumbbells.
I don't know what dumbbells look like. Shit, I'm just kidding.
Of course not. No. I think this is a clean setup, and you have enough room that it has potential. Like you can keep going with it. I would say add some more to the walls, because you've already shown a bit of personality. So definitely keep going with that, because again, aesthetically, that's what makes sense to me. And other than that, I agree with everything that Matt said. I wish that the monitors matched, but I'm not gonna complain too much.
You know what's funny? Someone just said in the chat, desk is too big for what he does. In the comment after that is, desk is too small for what he does. Like, what?
Oh,
You guys confuse me. Anyways, with that said, we're going to move on to the final setup of the show. This setup is submitted by Mangui.
Mangui.
He's 22 and he lives in Boston.
Baston.
And he's from Boston. I don't even know how to do that. That's a New York
Wow,
accent.
that was offensive.
Was that really? He's from Boston. He's from
Boston.
He's from Boston. Not a New Yorker. Anyways, from the picture, you can see he's a big fan of Razer. He likes the way they designed their product. It's clean and it's stylish. He PC games a lot. He likes his 3DS. And he said major purpose for this triple monitor setup is easier multitasking on his schoolwork. And in case you were wondering, on the right side of his table, the things under the whiteboard are yo-yos. He plays yo-yos, and they're a part of his collection. So
that's cool.
That, I was like, in the beginning, I'm like, what the hell is all of that? And then, bam! I was like, it's a yo-yo collection. And yo-yo, let me tell you,
oh, Jesus.
that is a cool collection. Okay.
Oh, some of the things you say sometimes.
I know.
What's the quote from Michael Scott? I hate so much about the things you choose to be.
Well, thank you for using that Michael Squat.
Oh.
I just said
Michael
squat.
Michael
Thanks for
Squat
using a Michael Squat quote on me. I really do. Okay. Anyways, the Yo-Yo collection is honestly really cool. The whiteboard is really cool. The iPad stand is really cool. The triple monitors are really cool. The choice of choosing branding like that is really cool. I may not be a fan of Razer. I may be. I don't know. I honestly haven't used the product, so I don't have an opinion. But the comments, they're like, I hate Razer, and then people are like, Razer's the best. So I like that you stuck to it. You chose something and you just did it. You do you, boy. So that's awesome. I find it funny he has that whole crazy setup, and then he has a MacBook Pro, and I'm sure people are giving him shit for that in the comments.
Oh, well.
So what are your thoughts on this Razer/Yo-Yo setup?
I think this is it's probably the best setup of the show, and shockingly enough, I don't have a lot to say about it. I like it. It's pretty clean for what it is, and in this case, I know, like personally, I'm not a big fan of glass desks, but I think it works here. Like I actually like it here. The only thing I would say that doesn't like sit well with me are the headphones. Is that weird? Like they're just there. Mm-hmm. Like it. I understand. Like okay, for an example, you did a video about getting headphones up on the wall, mounting them, but it was just like it looks like he just threw a dart at the wall, and that is the spot where he now hangs his headphones.
It's definitely out of place.
I don't know if they make sense like right in the center. I get it. Just stand up, grab your headphones, put them on. Would they make more sense, Matt? Like mounted to the desk, like to his left, or
yeah, you can get the clamps, which are cool, but I just think that somewhere on the opposite wall would have been better.
Yeah, that I mean, it makes sense usability wise. You just stand up and grab them. But I'm a big aesthetics guy.
Yeah.
If that wasn't
well for you, because you have OCD as well. Underneath the desk, what are your thoughts?
You mean like the toolbox and stuff?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it there. That might be like his PC working toolbox. And, he uses it a lot, and that's a good placement for him. So that's fine. But I personally wouldn't have all that stuff under the desk.
Okay. So I was just wondering because it's a lot.
Is there a briefcase under there too? Like under
probably got $1 million
directly under the keyboard?
Yep. Probably $1 million.
Okay, so
it's his Yo-Yo championship money. You don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Well, what about
$1 million? That's fine.
Yeah, you don't need to set up, blow it up. What are your thoughts on the picture with LEDs?
What?
The LED
there's
picture?
Another picture.
Oh, God.
I was like looking like, what the hell are you talking about? I like it. I mean,
the green definitely says, "Hey."
Yes, it does. When I look at it, it is like, "Hey,
Hey-o.
sir." I mean, I don't like. Okay, so you can kind of see reflections of the LED strips, where you can see the individual lights. Mm-hmm. I attribute that to just being a glass desk. Yep. There are parts where it's obvious that you're going to see the strip itself, but the glass desk for me kills that when I see the reflection. But I do like the setup.
Yeah.
Again, like I don't like glass desks, but I'm a fan here. So.
I would love to see, like a frosted glass desk, because then the LEDs would look sick. But, yeah, I don't know. It's weird that he did white. You would think that he would do like green LEDs, like Ribbidoo, Razer, bam. But instead, he's like, I'll just go with white because that's a thing. The case, is that an Alienware? I'm sure it is. I don't know things about that stuff. It just, the case looks hideous.
It does.
It looks like some Japanese game show like thing. I don't know. It's just
go on.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop there then. I'm just gonna stop there. I don't know.
It looks like Alienware had a Christmas sale. And he just bought the Christmas case.
Yeah, because he's got the green LEDs but the red case, and it's just like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. So me no likey. But other than that, I think it's what is that a weird transition?
No, just you were talking about Japanese game show and then said me no likey.
Oh, you shouldn't have pointed it out. I didn't mean it in that. Okay.
You did it, man. You did it. I'm
With
pulling it
that
back.
said, we are going to move on to the final part of the show, which
Final part.
I don't even have it up, so
Neither do I.
I'm gonna pull it up live.
Pull it up.
This is not being
Getting
edited.
it up live on Pimp My Setup.
This is how we do things. I'm pulling it up
Hashtag
still.
getting it up on PMS.
That's not the
Sorry,
only thing
go.
we got up. It's loading. Don't mind me, people.
This is fine.
That ain't no Alienware. It's NZXT. Well, okay, it's a Phantom
That
410.
ain't
That's
no
what I thought.
Alienware, Matt.
That was my second guess. The damn it, it's off the screen. NZXT 410. That's my second guess.
I'm sure it was.
Alienware is a lot worse. Well, I was close enough. So anyways, here we go. This part of the show where I tell you guys the scores. So we start off with Nathan. Nathan walked away with a 42. Sebastian under the C, a.k.a. Bashan, walked away with a 31. Aaron walked away with a 60. Eric walked away with a 63. Cake is a Lie walked away with a 58. Richie walked away with a 59. And Meng Wei walked away with an 84. And he got first place with Eric
Freak place.
coming in second place, which kills me because the furniture set, man. Let me tell you. But
That's probably my fault.
it is. No, because you definitely.
Like I said as soon as I saw that setup, it was one of my favorites in the show.
So
I liked that it was clean. Some things don't make sense, but I like that it was clean.
it is what it is.
Yeah, whatever.
So, guys, that is all we got for you on this show. Hey, John, thanks for coming back on, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'll do it again. 10 out of 10. Would do again.
And with that said, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup, episode number 29. We're live on March 19, 2015. I will catch you on the Liberty Follow.
Thanks for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow at Pimp My Setup on Twitter for the latest info about the show. And check out swashin.tv/schedule to know when we'll be live again. Stay up to date with Matt Philly by following him on Twitter at Matt Philly. And until next time, we'll catch you on the flippity flop.